Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the smooth caffeine-fueled goose hour. How are we all doing today, ladies and gents? It's time for a little Rimworld. Let's try words. It's time for a little chill Rimworld. We're back. We're back with the colony. Let's unpause this bad boy and just see whereabouts we've got to. So, it was Tuesday morning when we left the colony, which is a new and interesting time slot. Not sure if it'll stick, but I enjoyed it. And we were busy building our new research facility. Hey, ABC, man! How you doing? Great to see you, dude. Welcome on in. How are you this fine morning? Now, we had some health concerns. Ratar's still got the sensory mechanites, and we were allowing the better medicine for Ratar. And well, thank you for popping in. It's great to see you. Always good to have people in and chatting first thing, before I've even really settled into the game. It's the best way. This is what we do chill Rimworld for on a weekend morning. Yes, we've got the sensory mechanites on him, and was it I'm different? Oh, it was I'm different. And we're hoping that treating them with the better medicine is going to get rid of that, based on the mechanics we talked about on Tuesday. But Ratar did get over the plague, which he caught on his way out somewhere else, and we're starting to make ourselves some stone buildings now. Oh, Wild Boar 8 has given birth. We sold a couple of our goats in the last episode because we were doing so well that we had room to sell goats. We also started our drug empire, didn't we? I've just remembered. Ooh. Hakuja, Prime Councillor of Luake Covenant, says her friend has been wounded while travelling. The victim is Asu, a 52-year-old human computer. Keiju has nobody to rescue her, but says if you can make it to a position and rescue her, she will join you. He says that 10 man-hunting guinea pigs are wandering nearby, and there may be an unknown threat. Asu is Syl's mother. If Asu dies, Syl will suffer from long-lasting grief. However, if you manage to rescue Asu, Syl will be happy for a long time. So Asu, the human computer, who is Syl's mother. Syl's 39, that's going to put Asu at a pretty decent age. So how long have we got to rescue her? Let's see how far away she... Ooh, she's quite a way away. I mean, we can make it there with the dromedaries. Oh, we've got a prisoner camp out here as well. Liam, man, in early Liam. We've got all the folks in chat today. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you briefly last night for the magic stream. The magic stream took a lot of my attention last night. I made two key mistakes. One, you made a point about volumes. And if I'm quiet again today, let me know. I will be quite quiet because I'm speaking quietly. But I've tried to keep the game volume pretty low. The other one was, I meant to give Syl a shout out after Syl raided us. And Syl raided us and asked a question about magic, and I started off on one espousing what I loved about magic and completely forgot to give Syl their shout out. So I will do that today once we're up to a few more viewers, and hopefully once Syl is in chat with us, if they can join us. Right. So it would be worth our time to go and rescue Asu for the sake of Syl's mood buff. Syl's mood is pretty good. and she could probably take her mother being eaten by man-hunting guinea pigs. But do we want to take that risk? How long have we got on that? Quest will expire in 14 days. And it's one that we don't have to accept or not. We've also got rescuing Riss. Prisoner being held by the Grey Dominators has stolen a radio and called us. She's at the prisoner camp. Rescue her and she will join your colony. We decided not to get Riss, hadn't we? Because she's an animal farmer and we've got a load of those. But Asu's a human computer, which suggests probably quite intellectual and good at research. Could be very useful for the colony, especially if we get our second research bench up and running. We're going to need to make more shelves in here. We're also going to make some more shelves in the freezer because stuff is starting to stack up on the floor again. We've rebuilt most of the traps after the utterly appalling end to the stream on Tuesday when 3 wild donkeys walked in and all bled to death having walked through the traps, which I felt terrible about. We've cleared all these trees that we wanted clearing as well, which is nice. So we're up to a bit more wood now. Excellent. Now we're back to researching the multi-analyzer. So what we're hoping is, with a multi-analyzer and a high-tech research bench in this room once it's constructed, we're going to be able to A, research a bit faster, and B, research some things that otherwise would just be out of our reach. We're getting to that stage in a playthrough where Rimworld is going to start getting a bit more complicated. Again, I'm delving back into the unknown. Ooh, we've got more compacted machinery here. But I'm going to play this as we always play Saturday, Sunday Rimworld. It's going to be chill. I'm just going to react to things. We're going to play this as if it was a real colony. We're not pushing for an objective. I would like to start expanding the base. I would like to start making more specific sort of stone structures. And I think the other one is going to be a medical room. So we're going to make another of these somewhere up here, I think. And we're going to, in fact, not bad to have it somewhere near the graveyard. But somewhere up here we'll have another of these stone rooms. And we'll be able to make it, hopefully, with sterile materials. Now, we researched sterile materials, didn't we? So what does a sterile tile? Sterile tile requires silver and steel. Very slow to build, but quick to clean. Brill. Yeah, well, I'm liking. I'm glad you like the chill vibes because it's the one thing that we do well here. We don't always do words well at this time of the morning on this little caffeine, and we certainly don't do min-maxed playthrough stuff. But we're learning. But I do like the Friday night variety stream slot. And I did enjoy playing a bit of Magic the Gathering last night. It was very different. As a relapsing sort of former Magic addict, it was nice to get back and play some of the old decks I've got on there and play the are they good or are they not game. And we've got a couple on there that are better than I thought they were going to be. After the stream finished, I went and played some other stuff. In fact, I went and played with a couple of my subscribers. We played some Hunt Showdown. And after that, I went back for just a couple more games of Magic, and I played the enchantment deck that we were playing to rank up last night, and got absolutely hammered 3 games in a row. Largely because I got mana screwed and a variety of other things, but magic giveth and magic taketh. Right, I've not quite decided what we're doing with our drug empire, but we're growing smoke leaf, which is mainly for sale and personal use. We're growing hops, from which we're going to make some beer. And we're growing psychoid, and I'm not even really sure we should be, because I don't have any clear plans of what I'm going to do with it, other than make a load of flake and yayo that I think ultimately we're going to end up regretting, because someone's going to have a break and take a huge overdose, and it's just all going to be terrible. But you know, that's part of the fun of Rimworld. We'll get to experiment with drug policies and then realise when we've done them wrong, when horrible things happen. In the meantime, we need to answer the question, do we go and rescue Syl's mother? And if we do, who do we send? There could be an unknown danger plus 10 manhunting guinea pigs. And I can't help but think that that's quality content. 10 manhunting guinea pigs. We would need to send... I think we'd have to send Liam. Oh, mate, this time in the morning, I know the feeling. Welcome back. But yeah, I reckon manhunting guinea pigs, if we sent Liam, only drink the best, my friend. Yorkshire tea in this mug too. Give me a second. It's alright, I'm just checking dog noises. We're all good. We're all good. But yes, Yorkshire tea is the only way to go. I completely agree. Plus, there is nowhere that does better tea. I have always been a Yorkshire tea drinker, and one can definitely tell the difference. Production, living quarters, storage, bit of defence potentially in a base. Power generation, really, other than that, bit of food, depends whether you want to go full agricultural or you want a nutrient paste, if you've got the fertile soil like us. I'd certainly think of some of the defensive structures. This, I think, is definitely a channel first as well. We are 1 day, 9 hours, nearly 10 hours into this playthrough, so nearly 34 hours into this particular colony. And people don't ask me about Rimworld, because this is what 34 hours buys me. Although, a lot of that is at one time speed while nattering away to chat, but... aha. Let's get rid of that growing zone. That ambrosia is no longer there. Yeah, I would say defence, agriculture, storage, production, quite useful to have like a central... I've overloaded mine because it's production, dining area, everything else. I quite like a central dining area, somewhere near where the food is stored, so people tend to eat with a table. But I'm going to start moving the research out of this room. Yeah, 5x5. Or you could make them some ridiculously obscenely large bedrooms like these. Did Liam just fall out of bed and immediately started work on here, didn't even stop for anything to eat? You're a machine, Liam. Ooh, who's throwing a party? Drakey's throwing a party. Nice. Right. We haven't got long to think about whether or not we rescue Asu, Syl's mother. So 10 man hunting guinea pigs versus Liam, Drakey, and probably Syl. It would be nice to send Syl to rescue their own mother. Thinking worst case scenario, if they didn't come back, we're left with kindling as our only combat pawn. This is the challenge. Raytar and I'm different and not good. Lady Luck is incapable of violence. So maybe we leave Syl back home. I mean, Liam's got a good chance. Drakey's got a very good chance. And we'd maybe take... I don't really want to take Raytar, because last time we sent him out he got the plague. Ooh, everyone's partying in the kitchen. You know it's a good party when all the cool kids are hanging out in the kitchen. We could send kindling. We lose our crafting ability if we send kindling. Yeah. That's a bit of a challenge, but then we'd leave Syl, Raytar and I'm different, which gives us medical, research, artistic, cooking, plants, social, etc. And we'd still have Syl if we sent kindling, which leaves us with the mining and the combat. So I think that's what we'd do. I think we would send those three. But it always invites disaster. Yeah, see, I've unroofed all of my hallways. Yeah. That's mainly because of the way this base has evolved, but... yeah. Just Liam straight out to building not even a cup of Yorkshire tea. It's unlike you, my friend. Ah, well, God, that's fine, that's fine. If you're playing on peaceful, then it takes away the need for defence. It is, I mean, I say this, I think, most streams now, but it is literally one of my favourite things about Rimworld. And that is that you can just play it as everything from colony builder to horrific survival pointless exercise, and everywhere in between. And this sort of balance works really nicely for me that we've got here, where every now and again everything goes to hell, but mainly we're just building nice new things and seeing the base evolve and so on. I would agree with you though, Liam. I think you can take 10 guinea pigs. It's whether or not that other unknown threat is also in the area. Yeah, that's it. So if you go down to peaceful, it takes out some of the raids and the various other things, but it still leaves you with core mechanics of management, which are are really important to running a sim game of any description. It still means that it feels then that your pawns still require you to sort of survive and thrive. If there is one thing that a chill weekend stream on here needs, and I would say nay demands, it is good punnage. So well played, Liam. That is top quality punning. Who was the night owl? Thought so, it's kindling. That's the other thing is, if we send kindling rather than sending Sill, then the challenge is that their sleep pattern will make a difference. The problem is, because Liam's our primary construction pawn, every time we send Liam out, because he's an absolute combat beast, construction of stuff in the base just slows to next to nothing. We need another good construction pawn. The best we've got in the rest of the colony... Oh, we've got an 8 on Lady Luck. The thing is, because she's so good at plants, we tend to forget about her combat her construction prowess. She has no combat prowess. I think the turbines are affected by anything of significant height in front of them, possibly behind them as well. So if the trees are there, they count. So the way that I heard it said was, one of the easy things early game is you can plant your crops in those relevant regions. But I think they have to be outdoors unroofed. When I've seen other people play with indoor turbines, they don't roof the building, so it has to be open to the wind. The other way that you can keep them spinning is to like pile rocks and things in front of them, so that you've got a whole load of stuff that stops things growing but is low level. I think that's about it from what I know, but I certainly do not know everything. I could be wildly wrong. And I don't know why I'm answering like an authority. We've got Liam in chat. He will know way better than I do. I think we get Liam to finish this building, and then we maybe go and rescue Sill's mother. I don't mind people with lower construction skill making the electrical stuff, because we only waste steel if that happens. I mean, we've got stone to spare, but we've also got nearly 4,000 steel at the moment, so we can afford to drop a couple of bits of steel. And that's the steel we've got in storage. That doesn't include these whole piles up here that we mined out and never collected, and up here, and there's still this compacted steel vein here. Oh, right, we have components out there. Who's not doing anything? Ah, Liam is tending to Ratar. Good quality tend as well. Well done. Ah, he's not done it yet. That was Ratar's self-tend. Let's see what we get with the new medicine. Oh, 71%. We want to be careful because we are starting to use up our supply of medicine, but I want these sensory mechanites kind of done. They do give some nice buffs, and the penalties they've got are not terrible. So we get a pain debuff, but we get a buff to sight, hearing, talking, manipulation, and sleep fall rate. Now, sleep fall rate is how quickly they need to go back to sleep, I think. The critical thing for me with a Rimworld base, particularly when you're able to plan it out beforehand, is to make it look cool. Like, you've got to live with this base, and your pawns have to live in this base for the longest time. So, that's all there is to it. You know, I think if you want to win Rimworld, there are certain ways to build bases that are more efficient and effective than others. But other than that, make it look awesome. My next playthrough, I'm already thinking square and rectangular rooms are really dull. And I'm going to start doing like funny shaped rooms with little cutouts and stuff in them, and we're going to see what we can do. Nice. We still haven't even touched or looked at mods. Right. Got the steel urns here. We've got some herbal meds. What's Lady Luck doing? Could you please prioritise hauling the herbal medicine before you start sewing more stuff? Thank you. Yeah, that's way cooler, rather than just blocky rooms. I think one of the things, I know there's a mod for better planning, which lets you sort of colour zone and plan out bases and all sorts of stuff. With my next playthrough, I'm going to spend a bit more time completely planning out the base before we start throwing things down, because this has just grown out of necessity and evolved over time, which is great, but it's now a bit of a pain to start pulling bits of it apart and starting to do new things. So I'm very keen to do a much more interesting looking base, because, you know, if it even lasts half the time this one has, I could be playing the next base for 15 hours. So it needs to look cool. Oh, what a great idea! I love that. Rimworld when you can't Rimworld. That's absolutely genius. What's the app? I might look into that. I quite like that we're building this room out of marble, because we've basically used up a great fat chunk of marble and given someone else a job to do, crafting marble blocks. Cool. Yeah, I'll have a look at that. Yeah, I think, you know, the free ones tend to have ads, but it's fine as long as you can make the cool stuff you're looking to make. Right, we've got 12 days left now to rescue Asu. It's a 2-star, so it's going to be more difficult. The 10 manhunting guinea pigs are one thing, but an unknown threat is something else. Now, I do think if we sent Drakey and Liam, they might just be able to do it between them. Like, Drakey's got the LMG and a heck of a shooting skill at 13. And Liam has the big claymore-y thing. What's he got? The Steel Gladius. An excellent Steel Gladius. And a melee skill of 7 with his magic belt. And they're both kitted up pretty well. Liam's got a half-decent medical skill, as long as Liam doesn't get munched by all the guinea pigs. I think the two of them might just be able to do it. I mean, to be fair, Liam, you're absolutely right. Because if we look at that, we got 22 days to rescue Riss, and actually, they're right next to each other. In which case, I think we do send Syl as well. And we mount a 3-person rescue mission and we try and get both of these. And then we're going to suddenly be pressured into building more bedrooms. But that's fine. So if we were to make a caravan to here, it's 3.4 days. And we'd be looking to send Syl, Drakey and Liam. And do we need to send 3 dromedaries for them to be able to ride dromedaries? I mean, we could totally do that. We wouldn't want to send any of the pregnant ones. So if we do that, we move, 11.7 tiles per day. So that takes it down to 1.8 days travel time rather than 3.4, which is pretty good. So we give them a riding dromedary each. Automatic travel supplies. So 4.1 days of food, but it rots in 2.7. We don't want that. We want the packaged survival meals. Which is fine. We can change their eating habits so they can eat the packaged survival meals. So if we said send all of those, so they'd have 2 packaged survival meals each, which is essentially a day. That'd be 1 day of food on packaged survival. So this was the standard colonist start, whatever it is, crash landing, and Cassandra Classic on Strive to Survive, I think. See, we've 2.7 days until that rots. The packaged survival meals do not rot. But at 2.7 days, it's 1.8 days out there. We can forage 10.7... 10.67 per day, so total nutrition of 0.53 per day foraging berries. I never quite understand this stat. So it's in green, which is good. So the approximate number of days before at least one person or animal will be out of food. Different species run out at different rates. So the food rots in 2.7. But we'll have, so we're going to have to start eating food that has started to rot. It's not like after 2.7 days the food is completely inedible, but it's starting to go off. But this is in the green because at the moment with this plan, it's really hard. This is one, I think Rimworld does a really good job of making things pretty obvious if you take the time to read the menus, but this one I really have to wrap my head around. So essentially from setting out to coming back, we should be okay to eat for 4.1 days. And we should be out for 3.6 days unless we swing round and do the other mission. But, you know, we could also take the guinea pig meat. So it's affected by what's in the inventory, the carried food and amount, caravan members and their diets, foraging rates, whether the animals can graze, time until food rots. Now the animals can graze forever, so do we need to take any kibble with us? At the moment we're taking all 92 kibble. If we take it off, yeah, because we don't want the colonists eating the kibble, which they have done. So we take the kibble off, because the caravan animals can still eat. We've got 3 days of food at the moment. I reckon if we took more package... See, taking more packaged survival meals isn't affecting this stat because they can't eat that. It's not in their diets. Whereas, if I said that Liam, Drakey and Syl could eat fine meals, then we sent a caravan out here and we wanted Syl, Liam and Drakey, and we wanted to take the dromedaries as we said. So 1, 2, 3. Now if we take that off, we don't want any kibble. Now we don't want fine meals. What we want is packaged survival meals, which they can now eat. So we want all of the 6 packaged survival meals, which is a day of food. We also want 10 simple meals. So the food starts to rot in 2.3 days. But we have 3.2 days of food. Now we need about 3.6 days of food. Right, that gives us 4.1 days. Some of it rots in a bit of time. That's fine. Herbal medicine. We're currently taking 6. We're going into combat and we have plenty. So let's take 10 herbal medicine with us, just in case. Now, we probably don't want to send them right now, do we? Because they're all asleep. Yeah, we want to wait until they wake up, because otherwise I'm a bit worried that it sends them immediately rather than prepping the caravan and then sending them out. Right, this should be good. We're going to do it. Once everybody's up and everybody's had something to eat, we're going to send them out. I'm different and Lady Luck are busy dealing with... I mean, we've got a mountain of... We've got quite a lot of meat, but we've also got a mountain of rice, potatoes and corn. So I think we just make a load more fine meals. Like Drakey's having a fine meal, that's fine. Those 3 can now eat some fine meals before they go out, as far as I'm concerned. Because it's, you know, it's a mood buff before they go out, so... Oh god. Right. Time for live reaction. Me. That is absolute genius. I'm going to put that on the Discord for anyone who wants to know why I was live reacting to that madness. I'll put it on the Discord because that's just ridiculous. Oh. Now, that is something I hadn't thought about, Liam, because I was thinking, you know, if we stop off to get Riss, we're going to be pushing it a little bit more. So I didn't know whether we were cutting it a bit fine at 4.1, but I didn't think that potentially we're bringing at least 2, if not maybe more people back. Because if Riss isn't a prisoner camp, maybe they've got other prisoners that want freeing. So you're right, we do want to take more than that. I mean, the other thing is, actually, we could take all the packaged survival meals. They're not going to go off. People can eat them. Hey, Lady Luck's doing some building without me having to tell her to. The system works. We could take all the packaged survival meals, and if everything goes to hell, we'll just make more of them. They're not that intensive on ingredients, and we have so many ingredients, it's ridiculous. The bill on here is make packaged survival meals until we have 20, and we've currently got 21. So I think there's no point taking, I suppose there is point taking loads more simple meals, because they're only going to start to rot after a couple of days. But we don't want to take loads of them, because by the time we come on our way back, they are going to have started to rot. Right, everybody's up. Let's let Liam eat. Drakey has eaten. Drakey's almost ready for sleep, but we're just going to have to get used to that. We'll let Liam eat. Liam is not somebody who grabs a bite to eat the moment he gets up. This is just the way it is. Right. View the quest. Let's have a look. So I think we do the guinea pigs on the way. I think the prison's going to be worse. We've got 5 pirates at the prison. That's where we're likely to get battered and injured, and we don't want to be limping into here to hunt the guinea pigs. So I think we start with the... Also, this one's got more time pressure on it. So we accept this. We send Drakey, we send Liam, we send Syl. This could be disaster number 1. This could... Any one of these could be the downfall of the colony, which is amazing. You know, I love the fact that we're always on a knife's edge. We never know what we're stepping into. I also like that because it's going to take 3.1 days at the moment, we need several days of food, whereas the moment we put the dromedaries in, they can munch on the way, and because we're now much quicker, we only need 3.5 days of food. So we don't want the kibble. What we want instead, I think... Oh, what a good idea! What a good idea. You see, I'm not sure 3 people will be enough, but the challenge is, if I send 4 and it's not enough, we lost all the colony. Plus, if we've got 4 people out of the colony, there's nobody left to defend it, because one of our people is a pacifist. There'll only be 2 people left. At least with 3, we've got some left to defend the colony. So that 50-50 split of fighting colonists, I think, is about what we can afford. So we're going to take the gamble on it. Herbal medicine, I want to take 10 of them. Packaged survival meals, I want to take all of those, plus another 4. Which gives us nearly 2 days worth of food that doesn't rot. And then if we take a load of extra simple meals, we've got quite a bit of food. Some of it will start rotting, but that's fine. And now the packaged survival meals do count towards, so we're just going to take all the packaged survival meals. That'll be fine. We'll cook some more up while they're away. Yeah. Well, that's fine. If that's what the prisoner has, we don't bring them with us. We'd slaughter them for food, it'll be fine. Right, and an extra gun we were going to take, weren't we? So let's give them a machine pistol. Actually, we could take a bolt action rifle, couldn't we? That's a good way to do it. Let's take one of those. And let's take... See, we've got spare flak pants. Let's take them some spare clothing in case as well. What Liam said. My experience is there is never enough. Enough to take all the shelves. Now, I don't know if these prisoners are going to be miserable or not, but we'll deal with that. I think a Devil Strand t-shirt or something will do them for now. Boom. We could spend all morning planning this and thinking about it. The ads are on their way. Let's just do it. You win nothing by chickening out. And the game's just auto-saved for us, which says to me we've made a bad choice. Good for us. Right, Ratar is going to have to be self-tending. See, the Sentry Mechanites... I think if we're not careful, we could chew through our supply of medicine. Very, very quickly. Trying to heal these two. Because I'm still not sure that the normal medicine is giving us a good enough cure rate. Also, are the other penalties from this really outweighing the massive benefits that we're getting? Do we want to tend it? I really don't know. Oh my god. Wildwood took the 2 dromedaries to the hitching post. 2 at once. That is a well-trained dog that can lead 2 dromedaries to the hitching post for us. Genius. Oh, look at them collecting all the food we need. This is great. Oh, yeah, pen for animals. That, yeah. In fact, our pen for animals, for a little while, is going to be good here because our nutrition consumption has dropped significantly when taking 3 of the big dromedaries out. Although we've got 4 more dromedaries, 2 more dromedaries waiting to be born. Why have we got 2 more dromedaries waiting to be born? We've not taken any of the pregnant ones, have we? I didn't think we had. I thought we had more pregnant dromedaries than that. Have they? Oh, they've already gone. Yeah, that dromedary's male. That dromedary is male. Where's the 3rd one? Did I not click a 3rd dromedary? That's going to slow us down. I was sure. Hang on. I don't want to cancel forming the caravan. Is there a way I can look at the caravan on the map before we go? Right. Why have we not got a 3rd dromedary here? And can I... Is there a way to view the existing caravan? Don't want to remove them from the caravan. Don't want to cancel forming it. Ah, caravan. There we go. Animals, 3. 2-pack animals. We've only got 2-pack animals. Did we accidentally add Wildwood? Yes, we did. That's why he was doing the thing. Remove him from the caravan, please. And add the other male dromedary. Thought we had another male. Couldn't we add juveniles? Which ones of our dromedaries are pregnant? 2 and 4. So dromedary 3 is possibly already part of the crew, actually. Is it? Have we got dromedary 1 and 2? I'm confused as all hell now. We've got 1 and 2 in the party, haven't we? Yeah. Oh right, we've got 1 and 3. This is like some impossible puzzle. We're taking the calf? Wait, what? Or have we, oh no, we've got 2 dromedary 3s, of course. So we're taking 1 and 3. Oh, that should be fine, right? It'll be fine. We've taken the dog out, which I accidentally put in and didn't mean to. We're not having the dog out, but the dog isn't going to do a huge amount of hauling or save us any particular time and food, so we'll be fine. I'm sure this will all be good. I'll ask the question right here and now. What could possibly go wrong? We're about to find out, because they're off. Look at all those wild boar out here. We don't need to tame any because we have our own wild boar herd doing relatively well. But we could assign some to be hunted. Who have we got on hunting while these guys are away? Kindling's very good at it. Hunting with the chain shotgun seems a bit brutal, but... there aren't too many females, but there are quite a few males. So we could hunt 3 of them, just to give us a bit more meat. Leave the rest to go about their business. Just really for something to do. Yeah. That is my biggest challenge, is getting symmetry at a base and making it look beautiful and perfect, whilst also dealing with the challenges that Rimworld throws at you in terms of being able to make a base that's that balanced. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. Now, what we have done here, we could end up with 2 more colonists here, which would be great. What we have done is, while we wait to see if that works, we've removed... We can still get this constructed. Lady Luck can do some construction, although she's busy cutting up the cloth at the moment. The hops are growing, the smoke leaf is not there yet, which is great, nor is the psychoid. We've got a lot of harvesting to do, although I'm different can help with that. What I want to do is build at least another bedroom, if not another couple, in case we do get these people back. Let's get a room for them. So these are 5s, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. think. So if we go 6, buy that, and then a wooden door there, and wood floors throughout. That's another bedroom. Then in terms of power, we want to go like that, in case we put another room in. And then we've got a heater and a cooler down here, a heater and a cooler here. We could have a heater and a cooler in this one and do another one up here. You see, with no DLC, I don't even have a clue what you guys are talking about. I'm like, what? Oh, we've got the ads. Ads. We're not technically pausing for ads because we're going to carry on, but we do have ads. Right, we got the research, we got the multi-analyzer. We can't research any of these without a multi-analyzer, can we? No, so we need high-tech research benches and multi-analyzers. Doom, boom. Doodle doodle doo doo. What? Then we want wall lines, which I like. Doom. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, we're making progress. Okay, we're back from the ads. So, we got the multi-analyzer. So we now need to build some multi-analyzers before we can research anything else over here. I've set us researching medicine production. Now I know we need some neutroamine to make that, and we can't craft neutroamine. I think we can only buy it. We are going to have to start buying. At the moment, unless we can find a way to make them, we're going to have to start buying ourselves some components. Because components are in short supply. But we're researching medicine production because, you know, we're going to be able to make some medicine and stock up our brilliant medical facilities. But we're alright, we've got people on the way. We've got 2 more bedrooms being constructed, which potentially one could be a prisoner room if necessary. We could put a couple of beds in one of these and have a prisoner room. We'll see what we get in terms of whether we get any prisoners or whether we lose half the colony. They're making good progress across the map. The challenge... That's the wrong word. I was going to say the challenge is. It's not a challenge at all. It's a matter of bad timing. What I should have done is gone to get another cup of tea while the ads were on, when we were on the ad break pause. Instead, I was too busy trying to work out what research I wanted. Because, as it stands... Oh, of course, we're making marble sculptures, aren't we? We haven't made any yet, though, have we? No. We were going to stick one in here. What's the bill for? That's it. We've got Ratar making... Hang on, we've got Ratar making that. What's Ratar's art skill? I think it's pretty good, because he made our last statue, didn't he? But he had a buff last time. Oh, his artistic's 9. Ah, I'm difference better. I'm difference a 13 artistic. Oh well, either way. We're using up some of our marble because we've got plenty of it. And Kindling's busy cutting some more. I think we need to mark some more trees for chopping. This is all very well and good, but we could probably do the corridor down here soon if we start expanding here, which I don't plan on doing just yet, but if we did, we'd actually want a corridor between some of these rooms, because otherwise it's a long walk around. We're actually starting to block in our own base. And here, for example, we're going to have to go either walk through the field or walk over the stone storage, so this is starting to become a little bit unwieldy, which is not the end of the world. See, all these cool ideas come through. Actually, maybe we should be researching geothermal instead of research, because you mentioned power plants. We could expand the animal pen up here, because some of it's going to get quite badly eaten up if we put geothermal in here and in here. But that will generate a huge amount of power for us. How's the sound balance this morning? Am I loud enough? Thank you, Liam. I was waiting for some kind of Pikachu emote that I would be like, I don't know what that means. Do I sound like a Pokemon? There's an awful lot of meat in here. Thank you, Liam. That's what I'm looking for. Let's not completely ruin my my expectations for the morning. You can see the difference the fertile soil makes, can't you? They're like the smoke leaf is 64% grown on the fertile soil, only 46 on the non-fertile. Got a load more Devil Strand, which is good, because I think we're going to have to start making quite a bit more Devil Strand if we can get ourselves a couple more colonists. Right, man-hunting guinea pigs. 11 days left to destroy the man-hunting guinea pigs. Caravan is on its way. And this is where I make the first mistake in the morning and just go, I love a chill, relaxing Rimworld. And this is where we get a raid on this base. It would be really nice if there were some combat skills among Riss and the Sill's mother, whatever she's called. Because we've got one that's incapable of violence. Kindling's not bad in combat. Everybody else is bad in combat. Like, a 5-point shooting isn't great, but she has a passion for it. I'm different. Cannot fight, really. Raytar has got shooting of 4 because he's had to learn to shoot, but other than that, nothing particularly useful. It would be nice to be able to send out trade caravans without worrying about them getting mugged too badly, but also with confidence that the people we've left in the base can handle it. The defences aren't terrible, but the last couple of raids have come pretty close to breaching them. The last big one did get through. We ended up with the corpse down here for 5 days or something because I forgot to allow it. Oh, it's a turkey. For some reason I thought we'd left some kind of statue out here. I'll tell you what we could do is we could install the urns in the bedrooms. Given that we've got them. Just get our bedrooms set up the way that we normally do. Just because I like consistency. Oh, actually, get rid of that. I've put it in the wrong place. We're talking about symmetry and making things look nice. I want these in all the right place. Oh, I've done this wrong as well. Cancel that. Copy the wood floor. I want these rooms to be essentially carbon copies of everything we've got so far. We also want vents and vents, and then we've got, I think what we then do is we do copy of that here, copy of that here, and here, and here. And that way, if they're built like that, they'll come out perfect. They'll be exactly what we want. Dragon! Buddy! I was just talking about you the other day, mate. Where have you been? How have you been, more importantly? How is life treating you? Yeah, well, you see, this is why, Liam, you are the man. That just occurred to me just now, was actually we've got 2 shots between Riss and the other lady to actually get a decent combat pawn. So you're right, we might not need an animal farmer, but it was more about, is it worth it for an animal farmer to send out another caravan? But as we're sending one out anyway, let's get them both done. Hey, I'm doing really well, thanks, mate. It's great to see you back. Oh, every female colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. This is bad because we have a lot of female colonists. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring and projecting a psychic drone onto this site through an orbital amplifier, tuned to only affect females. So, actually back in the house, in the place, so Raytar and I'm Different are not affected, but Kindling and Lady Luck will be. And actually out on... shouldn't be a big deal. I don't know if it even affects them if they're not in the colony, but Liam and Drakey shouldn't be affected. Syl, I think, is female. Oof, less than a day to get to rescuing Syl's mother from man-eating or man-hunting guinea pigs. So, you know, just a usual standard day in the life of Rimworld. And then when Liam gets back, we've got an absolute swath of construction stuff that needs doing. Oh, we've got some visitors that I didn't even notice. More from the Lue Covenant. It's the Lue Covenant that sent us the mission to go and get Asu back, isn't it? Yes. So we're neutral with them at the moment, but hopefully, doesn't say we'll get a buff with them, but it's, you know, it's a mission we can do for them. And I do like the idea of rescuing Riss because she managed to steal a radio and call us, and it seems a shame to just be like, you don't sound very interesting on the radio, you can just stay in the prison camp and let the pirates have their way with you. And she's only 20 as well, so she could be very useful to us in many ways. And there's nothing to say that one of our current animal farmers won't get murdered, possibly whilst trying to do the rescue. Oh. Have you been on holiday, Dragon, or have you been travelling for work? What's been taking you around the place? If you're new here, welcome on in. We have got potentially a couple of new colonists, so anyone who's following in chat is welcome to name one of our colonists. They're currently all named by chat, but we have one, maybe 2 potential new ones that we might just grab if these missions go well. So do feel free to drop a follow if you want to name a colonist. And we're at... what are we on? Ah, yeah, no worries, buddy. I hope life is still treating you well, though. Those periods of busyness occur, and they can be a pain in the backside. But hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, we're on 94 followers now. We're creeping up to that magic 100. That I was sort of thinking, could we hit 100 followers in the first 6 months? I'd be pretty happy. And we're painfully close. I'm wiggling the cursor around like you guys can see my follower count at the top of the screen, which I can see, but you know, yeah, It could always be better, buddy. Always. Trick is to follow is to focus on the good stuff, like chill weekend Rimworld streams in my case. But yeah, if you're new in chat, we stream quite a lot of Rimworld. If you enjoy Rimworld, and if you're Rimworld players, let me know, because I am very much a Rimworld noob. You will be able to tell this by looking at what we're doing. And if you look at the base, you'll definitely be able to tell, because although I think it's coming on quite nicely, this is 34 plus hours worth of progress right here. This is my very first playthrough of Rimworld. We're playing completely vanilla, no DLC, but the plan is each successive playthrough we're going to add a new DLC to try and learn some of those new mechanics. And on top of that, we're going to start peppering in mods as and when. No mods for this first playthrough. I want this first playthrough and all the VODs that we put up on YouTube and stuff to be complete vanilla, no DLC Rimworld. This is me learning the base game in its purest form, win or lose. And we're playing on Cassandra Classic Strive to Survive, so that we've got mechanics in the game, but we're not playing it as a survival game, we're playing it as a roleplay style story generator. And we've had some very interesting stories so far. But in the future, we're going to do all sorts of different Rimworld excitement, from DLC plays to fully modded plays. And I stream Rimworld Saturday, Sunday mornings UK time, and Monday evening, although this week we did Tuesday morning instead of Monday evening, and that worked quite well actually. Monday evening I used to do Mondays and Fridays, they were my 2 stream days, and then we added in the Rimworld weekend streams because they're just great fun. Friday night is our random play anything night, so last night we were playing some Magic the Gathering Arena, because I am a recently lapsed long-term Magic player who's accidentally fallen back into its evil clutches, and it was quite good fun. We tested out some old decks in Historic on stream, and we played the game of are they good or are they not, because they're dead old and I can't remember, and we had about a 50-50 hit rate. Some of them were, some of them weren't. But yeah, we normally stream something random on a Friday, but normally it's Saturday, Sunday and Monday evening for Rimworld, although the Monday night one is always difficult because it's the first day back at work and you find that a ton of things build up. So the Monday one is the one that's been rescheduled the most, so we may shift that to a weekday morning one on the regular, I'm not sure yet. But 4 streams a week anyway, and 3 of them are typically Rimworld at the moment, and 1 of them is a wild card. Is that like a specific deck you've got that's very, very dependent on that little initial draw? And if so, what is it, roughly? What colours are you running? And what kind of stuff does it do? Because I mean, I found last night, I pulled one of my old ladder climbing decks. We were going to try and get to gold, which we did very easily with an enchantment deck that I was running. And I think we did. I think we probably won 5 out of 6 with it and got up to gold. And then off stream at the end of the night, I thought I'll just play a couple more rounds of this, and I either got completely mana flooded or mana screwed every single time and lost like 4 or 5 games in a row. It was ridiculous. Excuse me. Magic definitely giveth and taketh. Oh, caravan meeting by Sill's Caravan. Sill's Caravan has met peacefully with a caravan from the Lue Covenant. The other caravan is composed of grenadiers, mercenaries, blah blah blah. Let's trade. Not sure we've got any particularly good traders in here to get us decent deals, but now of course we didn't bring any silver with us for trade. But they have got components, which I would like. I would like components a lot. You got skill trainers too, we can't afford those. Oh my god, they've got organs. They're trading organs. And a triple rocket launcher. Wow. Unfortunately, the only things we have that they want that we could trade for are the dromedaries. Oh, that's a killer. I did not think to bring silver on a non-trade mission, but of course random things happen. That's making me really uncomfortable, because I would have brought all my silver with me if you'd told me there was a chance to buy 12 components. Ugh. Ah, thanks, Dragon. No worries, buddy. Oh, the updates on Magic as well. I find it gets to 80% and then it goes and you're like, has it crashed? Has it crashed? Has it? Oh no, there it is. But yeah, I'm running a range of stuff. Look, they got 7 Glitterworld medicine as well. Well, we've no option because we've nothing to give them other than our packaged survival meals, which frankly we want because we've eaten all our other meals. Okay. Bon voyage. It was very nice to meet you. We will forever fantasize about the things that could have been. Bo! How you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking was silver is like a death magnet. So, but this is what I love about Rimworld is I didn't realise that was a possibility. I knew you could get jumped and you could get random animal encounters and all sorts of other stuff because we've had those. But I hadn't thought about the fact that there might also be positive or interesting non-combat options. So that is brilliant. But welcome on in. Good to see you. Yes, of course. And I think we're about 31% visibility at this point. Ah, multiplies the chance that we'll be waylaid by enemies. Does not affect your ability to find things you want. Total size of all people and animals in the caravan. Ah. Oh, hang on. They're not moving. Oh, yes, they are. Yeah, 13.9 tiles per day. Presumably we're moving faster now because we've eaten most of our food. Interesting. I'm just giving you homework now, Dragon, for the day. Please attempt to update this. No? Fail? Please reinstall. Please check for me some random things I need to know. Oh. If you ever want to play some Magic, Dragon, feel free to ping me a message. Either, I think you can probably DM me on here, or you can hit me up in Discord, and I'll add your Magic Arena ID, and we can play some Magic. We could even do some live on-stream Magic. We could have a Friday night wildcard. If we've got enough people who are interested, we could have bring your own decks and challenge some of mine, and we'll do a sort of followers, subbers, whatever the right level is, viewers can come and challenge me, because I know Cardjack re-upped his sub last night and he's a big Magic player. Andy re-upped his sub last night because, again, I think he enjoys a Magic stream and plays a bit of Magic, so we could have a viewers versus goose off, which I quite like the idea of. I was just checking that they are moving, but they are moving. You can see them just creeping their way down here. Nice. Right. Oh, we've got a good chunk of time. We've got half an hour pre-roll on the ads. I fell foul of the ads last night. We started a raid at the end of the Magic stream, and the honkening is right. I've been trying to build a goose deck I had a quick look at it last night. It was one that we talked about in chat yesterday, because there's the golden goose and there's the mother of geese and a few other cards that are goose related. And we could build an amazing historic deck. It's going to require a bit of crafting because I don't have many copies of many of those cards. But I think we might theory craft a goose based deck on stream, maybe on Friday. If there's appetite, we might even split the stream and do half Rimworld, half Magic tomorrow, or a bit of Magic on the Tuesday or whatever. But I think we could build the Goose deck live on stream, and then we could challenge all viewers who play Magic to come and throw their decks against the might of the Goose deck. But yeah, we fell foul definitely of the ads last night, because I was like, oh, I'm going to raid somebody, and I'm going to raid them and finish the stream before the ads roll, because I hate it when you roll 3 minutes of ads and then you come back from the ads and go, that's the end of the stream, thanks guys, thanks for sticking around for my ads, I need my 3 cents. It's awful. So I got to like 7 minutes before the ads roll according to Twitch, and then I was like, right, we're going to do a raid now. And as soon as I started setting the raid up, the ads started running. It's like, oh, great. You see, I talked about this last night, Bo, right, on the Magic stream. I've had one experience of Commander. That's not true. I've had 2 experiences of Commander, and I love it as a format. And it's a format I want to play, especially face-to-face, like in paper. Because I have so many cards knocking around, and I've got cards from beta. I got into the game in beta. Like, I've got cards going back to 92, 93, something like that. I think it's about 93 when I got into it, and I've got some really interesting stuff that I could make some great decks with. I've played Commander once with a couple of mates, and it was really good fun. And that was like 15 years ago. The only other time I've played Commander, I went to my local Magic venue on like a Wednesday night, I think was their Commander night, and I bought one of the random Commander precons and just sat down and was like, yep, I'll play Commander. And I think it's very, very hard to crack into Commander if it's an established group and you're new, because it's a much more social experience than traditional 1v1 Magic. So I went in and sat down, and there's 3 people playing who obviously all know each other's decks really, really well. And they're doing the same stuff they always do really fast. I don't know any of the cards, I don't know what's going on, I'm just trying to sort of keep my head in the game. And then halfway through the game, they've been slapping me, I've been slapping them, we'd all been bouncing around, doing things to each other and countering stuff. And then I did something. I think I knocked one of the guys out of the game, or I countered his big play that would have killed all of us and stopped it working. And they got so arsey with me. They were just like, you don't do that. Like, we've all come to play a nice game of Commander together, and you're just ruining it. And it felt like we can beat our friend, but you can't because you're not part of the group. And I don't know if that's because I didn't get the Commander etiquette at the time. Like, I wasn't going for an all-out win. I wasn't playing a powerful deck. I was playing one of the off-the-shelf precons that I'd picked up that evening. I was just there to play some Magic. But on my turn, I had nothing to do other than, one guy was a target for me, so I finished him off. So I'm not really sure what the etiquette was, but at the end of it, I was just like, I'm never coming to play Commander with randoms again. It just felt awful. They obviously just wanted to sit around all night and throw the decks they always threw at each other to see who could win this time, and me being there was a complete hiccup. Now, I've only ever played 1v1 Magic before then, so maybe there is a degree of etiquette in Commander. Like, I'm not a win at all costs gamer, but is there an etiquette that you don't do the killing blow on someone until everybody could lose? Like, it's really hard. Hey, we're here. Oh, Ah, of course, we have a relationship with the prisoners. So we know that Asu is the mother of Syl. But we have arrived at the incapacitated refugee. Let's go. So Asu is incapacitated and surrounded by man-hunting guinea pigs. Yep, they are angry. Right. So we've got... Oh god, we've got elephants here. I've never seen elephants before, that's awesome. Where are we in all of this? I thought we'd arrived. Oh yeah, there we are. Oh my god. We almost couldn't make it through. Interesting. Right. We are going to take on some man-hunting guinea pigs. Yeah, I mean, this is totally true. I'm not saying that my LGS experience is bad at all. I think that was my one specific commander experience, which I think was, to be fair, a mix of my inexperience with the format and the way that I was playing it, and my here we go, my lack of knowledge of the group. You know, it's not all on them. A lot of it is on me. My god, these things are wildly hungry. Okay, let's bring you guys back here, actually. Let's have Drakey here. No, here. Behind the tree. There we go. Liam, you're going there. Actually, Liam, you can go up here. Syl, you can go there with the chain shotgun. Drakey, you can go back here. Oh no, I accidentally clicked her off the map. What? Oh, that's not good. Syl, enter there, please. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention at all. But yeah, I've done like Friday Night Magics, and I've done constructed stuff. Where's Syl gone? Tell me Syl hasn't come in on a totally different side of the map. Oh Christ. Well, this couldn't have gone worse. I can't do anything with Syl. Oh, Syl's not recruited. Jesus. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I've done pre-releases. I've done Friday Night Magic, draft and constructed. I've done some casual play, and I love my LGS. The group are brilliant and very accepting. It was only really the Commander Night, and I think I wasn't ready for what Commander was as a format. It's not just multiplayer Magic, it's a different way of playing, which is nice. Yeah, I think that's the thing. If you roll up with like $1,000 EDH deck and you're there to roll face, you're not there to play Commander. But by the same token, I mean, oh look at that! Liam is just going to nail these guinea pigs. I think the other side of that is you are like, if you're there to play Commander, you're there to come on, Liam, get it killed. Where is Syl in all of this? Still miles away. Melee attack this guinea pig. Get yourself down here. Right, I've got to hope Liam's shield holds out while he's stabbing him. He's getting battered. This could be bad. Oh, damn it. Liam's down. You said you could take them, Liam. You promised me. Liam is not dead, but this is pretty bad. Syl. What? Drakey, fight back. Are we close enough now that we can fire at the guinea pig without hitting Drakey? I can't remember. Wow, the area is now safe. Right. Unfortunately, Liam's gone down, and Liam is the only one with medical skill in this situation, which is the problem with our medical skill guy being a melee specialist. Anyone else got any medical skill? You've got a 3, actually. Okay. Syl has a 3. Syl. 10 to Liam. Now. I don't think we want these guinea pigs, but we'll allow them. Drakey. Drakey. Finish the guinea pig off, thank you very much. And that one. Liam is not looking good. He's had most things tended. Syl. Oh, Liam's up. Liam's up. Liam could self-tend. Right, Drakey, drop the herbal medicine. And then come over here. Liam, pick up the herbal medicine. Right, also, Liam, self-tend, you're allowed. Well, that was savage and brutal. You're absolutely fine. Look at your health. Nothing bad has happened other than you can barely move, and you've got... Look at all these guinea pig wounds. Every part of your body has been either bitten or clawed by a guinea pig in insane fashion. Come on, Liam, you can tend to yourself better than that. This is good, well done. Ooh, that was a bad quality tend. He's going to continue to tend to himself. Because that did not really help. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 20, 26 guinea pig wounds Liam has. That's got to be a world record. 26 guinea pig wounds. Just brutal. Right, Liam's watching the sunset. That's very nice. But I would actually like... I would like to drop herbal medicine. Not all of it. Pick up herbal medicine. I'd like Liam to pick up like 5 of the herbal meds. And then Drakey and someone else can pick some up. And then we need to go and rescue Asu. Oh, they don't need tending or anything, they just need rescuing. So let's have a look at them. What have we got? So, this is our human computer. Intellectual is high, plants is high, mining is pretty good, and they do have shooting and melee. They're incapable of artistic. And then undergrounder, which is alright. We have to be careful they don't spend too much time outdoors. Drakey's got a minor break risk. Ah, of course. Undraft Drakey. Let her do what she needs to do. Why is this area on fire? Not quite sure what happened to that. Ooh, we have... Oh, we've got a colony. Nice. Right. Right. Take me back home. Take me home. We've got a trade colony over here. Where are they? Where's our trade convoy from the Covenant? Here they are. Is that them? No, we've got so many animals on this map all of a sudden. Right, we'll let the trade convoy come on in because we've still got Ratar at home who can go trade with them. Although he's just getting ready for bed. Oh no, he's just had sleep. He's fine then. Didn't mean to do that. Meditating and stargazing. Liam's going for a walk. That's all great. I would like Drakey to offer help to Asu. I mean, narratively, actually, let's get Syl to do it. Because Asu is Syl's mother, so let's get Syl to rescue her own mother. 'Tis but 26 scratches from guinea pigs. Amazing. Yay! Right. So Asu has joined us, but needs rescuing. Syl is immediately asleep. Their health needs are fine, but they need tending. Everyone is now asleep. See, now these do all need tending now. Right, in which case, I'm sorry Liam, I don't want to give you a mental break, but... Cannot rescue... No unreserved non-prisoner... Oh, it's a we need a non-prisoner bed, of course. Ah. Do we have to have a bed to rescue them to here? Ah, we need a bed zone here. I thought it just meant we had to have one to take them back to. Right, okay. Well, we'll chuck down a sleeping spot. Thank you, guys. That is what was confusing me. Rescue Asu. In fact, Syl, you rescue her, because she's right next to you. And Liam cannot walk very far, very fast. But what I would like Liam to do is tend to her. That's what I was trying to do. Perfect. Now we're going to have another few days of wandering out under the stars and sleeping rough, and we are potentially going to have some mental health issues along the way. We also could do with healing up a little bit before we take on the, if we decide to, before we take on the potential pirate base. Her skills are pretty good, Liam. She's got both shooting and melee. She's mainly got plant skill, but also intellectual. So she has got shooting and melee with passions and burning passions. Oh no, no. I thought that was the other one that I checked. No, that's Syl. Yeah. I'm right, Asu. Duh. Yeah, plants and mining. She has got 5 in shooting and melee, and she's got good intellectual. Yay! Asu has joined our group. You can take her with you by reforming the caravan. Look, I mean, Liam is mainly just plasters at the moment. It's hilarious. So, Asu, we can give her the hunting rifle. My God. Did we have a thunderstorm or something? What's burnt down half this map? What's Drakey doing? Drakey's getting a meal. Right, here we go. So I want you to drop. What's Asu wearing? Nothing good. I would like you to drop the flak pants, that, and the bolt action rifle. Thank you very much. Once Asu has slept, she can come and get some food. Let's just have a quick look at her schedule. Asu is fine. And then I want to put Asu on fine meals for now. And herbal medicine, because that's all we've got. I think we'll put everybody on 2 herbals where they can. Because we've got plenty and we need people carrying them. Right, Asu is currently in shock due to pain. But Liam is tending her. She's only got a minor artery blockage, but it does mean that she could randomly just have a heart attack, which is bad because we've rescued Syl's mother. So Syl is really thrilled that we rescued Asu. Asu is very pleased that she got rescued. So she's in mind-shattering pain. Oh, I forgot. I absolutely forgot in all that chaos to do any trading. Where's Ratar? Can you still trade with our visitors? Please, Ratar, before they vanish. But yeah, other than being in mind-shattering pain, you make a valid point about the fire as well. As long as the fire doesn't cut us off, mind you, it depends on where we have to exit the map, doesn't it? This tile may just burn down in its entirety. Right. They've got 5 components, so we want all of those. They've got no advanced components. Packaged survival meals we don't care about. We've got 3 proper medicine. We'll take those. We could sell them our psychite tea for now. They've got a reinforced barrel, 3 of them, which presumably are used in things like mortars. Okay. Not so bothered by. They've got another LMG. They've got a plain leather duster, that's all. So not bothered by that. At the moment, we're losing silver, which is not the end of the world. But we could give them some ambrosia. Or we could just lose a little bit of silver, which is not the end of the world. We could also sell them a couple of the things, like none of these clothes at the moment we want. They're just taking up space. The bows and the peeler are ours, aren't they? Yeah, not theirs. Yeah, that's all good. So we would end up keeping a couple of dusters. Which again, I don't really care about. You can have the dusters as well, frankly. The challenge is, they haven't got much to trade with. We can't sell them all of this stuff. We take the 2 dusters back. I want to get rid of all of our shite to them, but actually these clothes are worth something. They really haven't got anything else we want to buy. I mean, I suppose we could buy the packaged survival meals from them, just for something to have. We're taking all the medicine already. Maybe we don't sell them the psychite tea. Oh, how do we get? Oh, here we go. Gift. Yes. What a good idea. So we gift all of these. Nice. 5 kilos of strawberries. What? Are we talking in Rimworld, in real life, or in your magic deck? I'm very confused. You can have these 2 as well, which is a generous gift, but that's fine. So we'll gift those. Offer the gifts. Hey, we didn't buy anything. Where's Raytar? Trade with him. We gave them many nice gifts, but I want to make sure that I buy their components and they didn't have any advanced components, just the components. And we were going to buy packaged survival meals, and then we were going to sell them. We've still got stuff we can sell, you see, because we've still got... Oh no, did we give them all the clothes? Oh, that was a bit generous of us, really. But we can still do that. That's fine. Right, Asu is starving to death. Liam is feeding Asu, so that's fine. It's alright, it's raining now. Fire will go out. We're all good. Saved from the fire. Right, we're about to get ads. I'm more on track this time. It says 6 minutes away, but I bet you it's not. I bet you they start any minute. When the ads start, I will throw up my ads window and I will go and get a cup of tea. And then we will start phase 2 of our plan. Well done. Thank you for joining ASU. We will help you with your needs and your potential mental break. And then once you're ambulatory and can actually move again, we will get you to equip all this stuff, which is now just decaying in the rain, which is a shame. I shouldn't have dropped it until I was ready. I thought she was able to move. I hadn't realised she'd flatlined. IRL strawberries are the best strawberries. Medicine? Medicine in what context, Liam? I think I picked up all the medicine that was out. How many strawberries would you like? Strawberries. Yeah, but how many strawberries? Oh, medicine from the trader. Shit. I think we've probably missed that, haven't we? Are they off the map yet? They're not quite, but we're not going to catch them in time. Damn it. Yes, you're right. We needed that medicine. We really did as well, because we're going to have a lot of people to tend very soon. We're also going to have to quickly bum rush a couple of extra beds soon. And maybe stick them in here for a very uncomfortable sleeping experience for them for a few days while we build a bedroom. Ugh. Right, that's another thing. We'll worry about that another day. Hey! Caravan has been detected in 16.5 days. Reinforced mechanoids from Clizen Mech Hive will begin arriving. We need to get out of here to avoid the mechanoids. Well, that's great. And the ads are up. I will be back in 2. Okay, we're back. Let's see what chaos we can get into next. Right, Asu is no longer passed out from the pain. They are merely resting. Everybody else is vaguely resting. Liam is grabbing food. Got minor break risk on. I'm different. Just check them for a second. Oh, they're still sick with the sensory mechanites. Okay, can be tended again in 16 hours. Same here. Okay, well they can just deal then. That will be fine. However, out in the world, I would like Asu to... Oh, Asu can't walk yet, so they can't equip this stuff. Oh yeah, their moving is like 20%. They're quite lucky to have got away with a few bruises from 10 man-hungry, or man-eating, whatever they were, guinea pigs. Because Raytar, even with Liam, even with his shield, got 26 scratches and bites. Yeah, I can't, Liam. She can't walk. Can I get the dromedary to pick it back up? Probably only by reforming the caravan, right? Ugh, it's not deteriorating too badly, but it is already a little bit of a shame. 10 is proper rookie numbers. I can see us going to all this trouble, kitting her out, taking her to the next thing, and she'll just immediately have a heart attack when she sees the pirates, and we'll all die. See, Liam's in much better condition than she is, with his plethora of guinea pig wounds. That is just hilarious and awful. Yeah, that's true. The belt does not protect against melee, so it does absolutely nothing against, unless the guinea pigs throw themselves at you. I mean, you've got the best kit we can craft at the moment in terms of defensive stuff, but it doesn't protect against guinea pigs for long. Tell you what, we could we reform the caravan to pick all this stuff up and then move to another tile nearby? RPGs are the most dangerous thing. That's why every game has them. And I assume it's always guineas. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was we form a caravan and we take her with us. Now, do we go straight to this other place, given that we're all battered? We've got 22 days on this. We could actually go home and come back. Or we could just go to another tile, and then we've at least picked everything up. There's a possible unknown threat on this tile as well, so... we could also head to our allies over here. but well, there's nothing to stop us going to the next tile and then just travelling on. So items, I don't want the guinea pigs, but I definitely want all of this stuff before it rots. I think we've eaten all the berries we found. Automatically pack all the travel supplies, people and animals, everybody, send. So we move one tile and then we can start sorting things out a little bit. We are going to run out of food quite quickly if we have to hang around here too long. Show everything that this trader wants to buy. Oh, of course we can trade with them. They want to buy meat. Now corn. Corn we could sell them for days. Oh dear, they're buying Labrador meat. I'm not happy with that. Okay, they're basically going to buy anything then. We could do a little sell you our animals thing. By hopping to the next tile, do we completely avoid the risk of the mechanoids that were incoming in 16.5 days? Or are they still just coming to this region and we're still at risk until we get home again? Or is it just that one tile that the mechanoids are going to spawn on in a few days' time? Ah, that's fine then. I do not have a cat. I have 2 dogs, but they're currently very fast asleep. Not forever though, it's Saturday, so we've got about an hour I think until the post arrives, and then it'll be... The stream starts to deteriorate from about 10:30 to 11:30ish when the dogs suddenly wake up and start kicking off, and that's normally what leads to us going, yep, we've streamed for today. But yeah, don't think there's any squeaking on my end that sounds like a cat. I like the plan, Liam. So we do the pirates. I mean, we're still assuming that we just walk the pirates, although we'd have done much better with the guinea pigs if I hadn't accidentally walked Syl off the map and then she'd come back in on a completely different side. You know, if we'd had all 3 of us, we'd have shot 2 or 3 of the guinea pigs on the way in, and we'd have split the incoming damage so that Liam didn't take it all. So we could set up some convenient ambushes for the pirates, and if we can get Asu to a vaguely healthy state, then she can put on some slightly better gear and a decent rifle, and we've got a chance then. Yeah, see, I'm assuming the pirate's going to have range. How does the shield belt work? Does it just automatically absorb all range damage up to its hit points, or is it a chance that it will hit the shield? Because we can definitely get you in and start stabbing up one of the ranged dudes, whilst Drakey and Asu... Oh, okay, wow, that's... In that case, the shield belt against ranged is pretty good, so we're not going to worry about getting Liam in. The challenge, I think, is going to be mental break threshold for these guys, especially as we start to run out of food. Like, do they just collapse mentally before we're able to take on another tile? We're paused. Why are we paused? What? That's like... It's been saying 0.1 days to a tile for ages. You've got me paranoid now. Do we have dog noise? Yeah, well, that's the big challenge. If we're going to take on the pirates, I mean, we've got 22 days, and we've got Asu. I'm sort of tempted to go back home. Well, I just muted myself randomly. That's the problem. I've got my little mute thing here, and occasionally I just toggle it for fun and then forget. Yeah, so the big challenge is how much of a pounding can Liam take before he goes down again? Plus we've got mental breaks. Plus so the other option would be we go back and we send out another caravan in a few days' time when we've healed up, because Riss, we've got 19 days left on Riss. I think the better thing would be to send the caravan home, get everybody healed up, and then come back out again, rather than pushing on to the pirates when we're really badly battered physically and mentally and ended up dying to the pirates or taking even more wounds. Yeah. Because we're only 2 days away. So I think we just go home. In the meantime, I sort of want to prioritise getting a bedroom up for Asu. So prioritise working on these wooden walls, please, Lady Luck. I appreciate your efforts in research. I really do. But while we're here, I want you constructing on a 2. And what I'm going to say is, deny all of those for now, and deny all of this for now. Whoops. No, not that. This is not the easiest way to do it, but that way we don't build this one yet, we don't build this yet, but we get Lady Luck working on this. So with 2 days to go, we might just get the other bedroom built. We may not get power to it, but we should be able to get the bedroom built. The passive cooler we don't need just yet. The heater we can probably wait on. The vent we can wait on for now. Let's just get the actual room built. And that way when Asu comes home, Asu has a bedroom. Right, let's actually have a little bit of high-speed Rimworld. Let's get through the night. Get working on this stuff. Because as a minimum, we've pulled another colonist out of this. And the only real downside is their minor artery blockage. Where's I'm different at the moment? Oof. I think we'll put you back on herbal medicine. Oh, mind you know, we've got you on the high-tech medicine, haven't we, to try and get rid of these sensory mechanites. Does seem to be vaguely working. Let's recheck this. You're currently allowed those. Kindling? You can go herbal medicine. What were you doing on Glitterworld? That's where our Glitterworld went randomly. We never turned kindling off Glitterworld medicine. Right, a couple of things. Looking at the bills, the duster and the shirt can get unsuspended. We've got flak pants for her, but we'll take a flak vest and a flak helmet when we can make them, because, you know, if we ever get components, we're good. What we were looking looking at was I'm difference, break risk. Awful bedroom. How dirty is their bedroom? Shouldn't be awful. Oh, they slept in the cold, in an unsightly environment. Which is I'm difference bedroom? Oof, it is quite cold in there. How cold is it outside? -3. Okay, it's... Right, I see. Yeah, it's quite dirty. Very dirty, okay. Well, you can clean your room when you get up. Let's shove Ratar on cleaning again, just for a little bit. Really want to be using our components for making the flak jackets and stuff, but as soon as we've got a flak jacket and flak helmet, then we can equip Asu. And then we can start making the Devil Strand clothing for Asu. Yeah, definitely. Couple of reasons. The main reason that I made these bedrooms out of wood, my plan is not to do bedrooms long term, but the reason I made these bedrooms out of wood is it's so much quicker. I wanted them built by the time the colonists came back. Wood buildings just go up so fast. Like, if you look at how long it's taking us to build this room, we're going to start replacing the bedrooms with stone ones. But at the moment, also, whilst Liam is away, Lady Luck does not have quite the same skill. And we can waste wood all day, but wasting stone is not as useful. God, we are back up to 1200 marble blocks though. So we are absolutely flooded with stone. You are right. But I wanted them to be built quickly so that we had them ready for people when they got back. Because I figured they're going to come back wounded and demoralised. The quicker we can get them into a good bedroom, the less chance they have an immediate mental break and start overdosing on stuff. The other thing I like about having Lady Luck on construction is that when she's cutting down trees and stuff, or trimming bushes or what have you, she's got the best plant skill in the colony, so she's actually quite quick at making all this stuff. Although I'm different was doing that one. Interesting, Lady Luck is prioritising other stuff for just a second. Thank you, dear. Get that done. I'm surprised she's botching quite as much of the construction as she is doing. Given that I think she's got a construction of 9? No, 8. I thought it was 9. Yay, go gather more wood, let's get this done. cotton crop is coming in, so we've got cloth for days. Thousands and thousands of cloth. And a chunk of devil strand, although we need to be careful that devil strand is not. We could probably do somebody on hauling duty. Where's Raytar? Raytar's cleaning in the kitchen for now, that's fine. Because there's some pretty bad dirt in some of these places. We've controlled the home zone quite well, so we shouldn't have too much issue with Raytar randomly going off and cleaning stuff they don't need to. Ah, brilliant. Lady Luck's getting the power installed. I was sort of hoping that she would do that as a priority, because then we can start getting the heater in here. And we've still got enough components, so we will allow the heater. And we're going to allow the heater... Well, we'll do that one when it's ready, but... we do sort of want that. We'll allow the vent as well. Ah, I hadn't disallowed that. Or this power conduit, which is... yeah, okay. I mean, that's fine. We want this room up and running quite soon as well. Outdoor floor is far less critical. However, I also cannot face having 2 bits of flooring there that are not done. that just offends my sensibilities horrendously. Right, we're not going to be far off being able to roof that thing soon. Hey. See, we're halfway back with our crew. And in the time it's taken us to do that, Lady Luck has nearly built the first bedroom. Which is perfect. Hey! Right, dogs are up. Give me a second. And so begins the morning of the first of many dog distractions. Let's go back live. Oh, to be a rich streamer who could afford a stream deck, where I could just press a button to make it do all that stuff. Not have to try and remember. One day, my friends, one day. Huzzah! Right, we have a fully roofed bedroom. So we've got a couple more bits to build in there. And we are good. And she's making the power conduit stuff. I'm different is harvesting. I'm different, what have you done? Right, resting is great, but please prioritise hauling the herbal medicine. Let's grab as much as you possibly can. Perfect. If you're on your way back, you might as well be taking the herbal medicine to be stored somewhere where it doesn't rot. Hooray! Excellent, heater's going up next, which is good because it's cold at the moment. Actually, it's oh yeah, it is quite cold. So by the time they get back, which is one day away, we'll get this room finished, we'll get it cleaned because it's currently pretty messy. And if we can get the vent in and get the urn shifted, we will set that as... We can't assign it as Asu's bed. Has Asu got a bed assigned? Is that... No. Maybe we just don't need one till she's back in the colony. Yeah, we can't set it as any of the colonists that aren't actually here at the moment. Yeah, we need to get this finished because we've put a hole in Liam's bedroom wall at the moment. So by the time Liam gets back, he'll barely know we were here. Ruins to the right of the marble. Oh god, yeah. I'm learning... Oh god, except I then want to cancel those. Do not deconstruct that, just deconstruct the ruins. Yes, you're right, that's where the hospital can go. Right next to it is another similarly sized marble building with... Oh, what is here now, doglets? Okay. Yeah. Another quick 2-minute break. The joys of Saturday morning streaming. It gets to dog awake time and this happens. Right. try that again. Right, 0.8 days away. We've got a flak vest, which is nice. Ah, we're making another flak helmet. Excellent. Yes, you're right. Yes, it is close to the kill box. See, I was thinking about mining out here and making a medical room in here close to the kill box, but you're right, this is just perfect. We want to be able to just take and duplicate this room over here and put the door in the top and probably a door in the bottom as well, and then we've got medical room. Right, Raytar I think has done enough cleaning for us. You can go back to research. Ooh. I did not notice that, but Raytar has done so much research. His intellectual's up to 17. A region-leading master in research. Look how fast it goes. That's ridiculous. Right, so we've done medicine research. So we can definitely make psychoid tea if we wanted to. Tree sowing's probably not a terrible thing to know either. So that we can make some tree forest, especially as we've had an awful lot of trees burned down recently. And at his speed, that's not going to be too difficult to do. And then I think we go geothermal. We could even do watermill on this map, but I mean, Raytar does research at an insane rate. Oh, Lady Luck's put the damn hat on again. She does this every time. She really likes that hat. Suspend that, please. Do not want the flak helmet or the flak vests being made just yet. But the Devil Strand stuff can just keep on chucking away. Yes, we've got our next plan up, right? So we have a new colonist. New colonist has somewhere to live. What's everybody doing? Lady Luck. Once we get Liam back, we will prioritise finishing this thing off. Liam's healing quite nicely actually, and Asu is better than she was. But yeah, we'll get this built and then we'll get this deconstructed and make the next one. Then we've got our medical room. We need to make sterile tiles. Oh yeah, steel and silver, which we've got a load of both. So we'll make a big sterile medical room with a big central medical hub thing and lots of beds, which means we need to get our research bench moved over here because we need to make we need to make some fermenting barrels so that we can start brewing the beer as well. Multi-analyzers, for which we need a lot of components and plasteel. So we're going to have to do some trading, I think, before we can get the multi-analyzer, because until we get the multi-analyzer we cannot research the vitals monitor, which we want to put in the middle of the medical room with all the hospital beds next to it. Right, get the urn moved, then come back and work on this. Let's get this built. We can have it almost ready to go for when everybody gets back. Our little research room. I also think we want a table in the research room. But we'll get the benches moved first. Yeah, we're not doing badly. Lady Luck's construction's about halfway to levelling up. What are we building with components? Oh, oh god, we're repairing the damaged fridge. This is the challenge when we're this low on components. We've got one left after this. I think we need to find another map tile with some components on and send out a crew to go and start mining them. Now, we've not had a very long stream yet this morning. We're only just about ticking up to 3 hours. We will either roll for 5 or we will wrap up in the next half hour. It depends on dog action, so we shall see. Dog has been out. The ads are rolling up quite quickly, so I'll go and check on her again in a minute when the ads roll up. And then hopefully we buy ourselves a few more hours. We really need to be hauling this devil strand. Not so fussed about the research at the moment, Raytar, because, you know, you can do it at great speed. But we do want to get... I love that. He's like, no, I'm going to bed. You can't make me do stuff. Doggo needs to be hauling slightly more efficiently down here. We didn't get the rest of those shelves built yet either. Which we definitely need looking at the state of this place. We've not hunted any of the wild boar yet, and yet we're still flooded with meat. So I'm assuming if we get 5 more components, or 4 more components, we can build... We need the comms console in order to work with the orbital trade beacon. But we could make the comms console, have it in here, then we could pop an orbital trade beacon in here, and we could start trading with Orbit to try and get some of the components we need. So if we could just get, if we'd been able to buy those 12 components, if only, then I think we could have done that, which would have let us trade for the things we need to make the multi-analyzers and all the other stuff. I quite like the idea that we are an absolute beacon of science and learning, and by the end of the day we just research ourselves into a place where we can get off-world if we need to from here. Still in serious pain, still ravenously hungry. I'm starting to wonder, we're using quite a bit of our normal medicine. It's not doing a lot to treat these sensory mechanites. I can't tell if we are improving and the sensory mechanites will go away. I think we might need to Google those. Ah, I see. So the mechanites will only be cured with time. They will remain for the same length regardless of what you do. All you can do is treat to cure the disease. So maybe we shouldn't be using expensive meds on them then. Someone said last stream that if we used the better meds, we could treat them and not. Right, Dragon, you and I need to chat. Because... League of Legends is something I have always wanted to get into, but the learning curve and the toxicity of the community puts me off, right? But many, many years ago, when I first started my YouTube channel, like 15 plus years ago, it was a whole series, perfect. Right, they're back, which means I can now set that as Asu, or is it already set? That's for nobody. Where's Asu's bed then? Why does Drakey's bedroom not have that? It used to be a prison room, didn't it? I've just realised Drakey's bedroom does not have all the mod cons that everyone else's does. We'll come back to that. Sil's in there. Kindling, I'm different. And Raytar. Let's assign Asu to this bed, because I don't know where they were before, but... Yeah, but so like when I first started my YouTube channel, it was a whole series of the dot 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 noob, and it was me playing games I was bad at and learning them on YouTube. And I started with Call of Duty, and I did a few others, and I did one episode never published of the League of Legends noob, and I thought it would be interesting to watch somebody go from complete beginner, knows some of the concepts of MOBAs but cannot play them. Dog aggro, give me 2 minutes. This could be the beginning of the end, people, but we'll find out. Dog is just sitting quite comfortably, lying on pillow, head down, yelling at the world. And what else would you do, given the opportunity? Wouldn't we all? Yeah, so one of them I made was the League of Legends noob, and I thought it'd be really interesting. I could take myself with no knowledge, learn the game, do it via YouTube, see if I can get any good at it. Because I love watching League of Legends streams. I love watching the esports. And I half considered it. I was talking to a couple of people about whether it was something I could do on stream. So like one of the Friday night random streams, we do some League of Legends. And we sort of try and teach ourselves how to play the game. Somebody's like, the toxicity in the game does not bother me, because I can just ignore it or I can silence it or whatever. But I was thinking, does that bring the wrong kind of people to the channel? Does it? I mean, I can't imagine people want to come to a channel where someone's learning just to grief, but I can see it happening. Or do you get people who genuinely want to see what it's like for a new player and sort of how they find things? I'm always vaguely interested by that, but there is a potential we could do some Friday night League of Legends streams. I have got it installed. It has been tempting me for a while. I installed it about a week ago for the first time in over a year. All I've done is play Teamfight Tactics. I like a bit of TFT. TFT is fun. I haven't taken myself into Summoner's Rift at this point. But it is something we could do. And we could also potentially do League of Legends play along with Goose if we've got, you know, in the same way we could with Magic, if we've got people who are interested in doing a bit of League, we could do that together. Well, it sounds good, Dragon. I'm aware that we've currently got the ads, so I'll throw up the ad banner, but we'll continue on. I know that you often don't get the ads anyway, Dragon, so maybe you're still there. But yeah, I think it would be quite nice. I don't mind if we get the odd toxic person in chat. It's just if chat is completely toxic, it takes the fun out for the regulars. But it is one of the ones that was on my list of, do we do a Goose playthrough of League? And I could stream League. I couldn't do it on a sort of Saturday, Sunday morning when I'm doing full charge of the dogs, but a Friday night stream where I can sit down for a block of time, I can do. I don't normally have the time to sit and play a full game of league on my own, because I always have to be up and down. You know, I need something I can pause or leave in the middle in case I need to go and answer the door or do something or sort something. So it doesn't always work out sort of perfectly, but Drakey's on a high priority haul, Raytar's on a high priority haul. We've got a lot of stuff to be hauled. What's Raytar doing? Ah, unloading the dromedary. Asu. Right, Asu at the moment, they're going to rest, which is very important, but before they do, I would like them to wear the button-down Devil Strand shirt. Wear the good quality flak pants. Wear the normal quality flak vest. And wear this and equip the rifle. Right, that's good. So they've got a rifle and they've got everything apart from the flak helmet, which they will get after they've had a night's rest. We'll get Lady Luck to drop the flak helmet and Asu to put it on, as we always do. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you did have ads, we've just been getting Asu equipped in the full combat vestment. Oh, look at that, Liam, you're just a heal machine. Down to only 2 guinea pig wounds from 26. Right, let's put everybody back on a simple food policy for now. Actually, we've got a few... Let's put everyone on a fine food policy for just a day or two. Because we've got relatively low mood across the colony. Let's get a bit of a food buff. Get everyone eating nicely. Once Drakey's up, I'm going to move Drakey's bedroom round and add in a few of the missing elements to make it slightly nicer, because this is a dull bedroom compared to, mind you, mediocre bedroom. Nice. This one's awful, but that's largely because of how dirty it is. Ooh, transport pod crashed. We've got ourselves somebody else. Linda, another animal farmer, crashed in a transport pod. If she survives, she'll be badly wounded. Right, what's Linda got? So Linda has a shooting of 8. This is great. She's got good animal skill, good social skill, very little else, but that's fine. She's lazy, which is bad. Global work speed is down, but we want to rescue Linda. Where's Raytar? We cannot get Linda at the moment, so we want to... We need to capture her. We're not rescuing, are we? We're capturing. So we do need a prisoner bed. So if we set that for prisoners, Raytar can capture Linda. But that way we've potentially got combat pawns to spare. Yeah, she's not got particular interest in construction. I like your plan of slave labour, but we could train her up to construct. I think we could have her constructing and doing a few minor. I mean, essentially, she's not incapable of dumb labour, so we can have her just on hauling and cleaning all the time, while the rest of the colony does stuff it's good at, and just use her for shooting stuff. And she can be doing the animal tending as well, but we can use her for let's health. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with Linda if we can keep her, because she could just become our combat pawn. She can essentially be the caravan guard that we always dreamed of, who we don't really miss when we send her out, because she doesn't really bring any other skills. Yeah, exactly. We saved her, we healed her up, and then we forced her to be our lackey who just cleans the place. This is another good point. If we've got anyone in chat who is not following and you wish to name either Asu or potentially Linda down the line, they will be pawns up for potential claiming if somebody wants their name in lights in this colony. I do like the idea that Linda gets called Scruffy if she's going to be the janitor. What's Drakey hauling over there? Oh, Drakey's hunting a wild boar. Ah, of course, now that we're back, Drakey is taking out the 3 boars that we tagged ages ago, and has done so rather effectively. Everyone's mood is significantly better at the moment. And we've eaten a number of fine meals. So how many have we got left? 37, that's fine. We'll have another day of fine meals for everyone. Let's stabilise the colony. Get some of this food in the fridge used before we have some kind of horrible heat wave or power cut and it all just spoils anyway. I'd like to trade a load of this away if we could. Particularly like the insect meat and stuff we're just not going to use. Don't kick off dogs. I think I am definitely keen on the idea of maybe a Learn League of Legends stream for a random Friday night. I like the random Friday slot for us just to do different stuff, but I also quite like, if we've got a few Magic players, I'll put something in the Discord about this, but if we've got a few Magic players, having a Challenge the Goose night where we just get a load of us on and people can come and throw decks at me. Now, you know, it's rife for stream sniping. You can sit and you can watch me stream and you can see what's in my hand. That puts me at a severe disadvantage, but you know, our community's a good community. I don't think we're going to get too much of that, and if we do, it'll still be hilarious. Can you beat me with full knowledge of what's in my hand? The answer is yes. You'll be able to beat me either way. Anyone who watched last night's stream is aware I am not a good Magic player, but it could be fun. Right, psychoid plants are grown. Oh my god, we've got the hops. We need to start thinking about brewing some beer. Oh dear. We're harvesting dromedaries now? We've harvested all our dromedaries. What's gone? Oh no, we've got quite a lot of dromedaries left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. We had so many dromedaries born while we were away. Unfortunately, we appear to have harvested all of our old ones, which is what we're supposed to do. But that means everyone we've got is either a calf or a juvenile. So our next... Yeah, we need to let them mature a little bit. We said 8, maximum 2 male adults and 2 female adults. Aha. Maybe we want 3 of each of the dromedaries because we need the adults to be able to haul our stuff. Maybe we don't auto-butcher the dromedaries quite so brutally. That's gone badly wrong. Yeah, you see, that's the same thing for me. If I could see somebody's hand, wouldn't make any difference to how I play Magic. Because right now I play and people put cards down and I'm like, I don't know what that does. Oh my god, the smoke leaf's getting done as well. It's getting wild in here, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. Okay, the Kills and Mech Hive have arrived nearby and are attacking immediately. So, obviously not content with tracking me to that tile, they've decided to come here and create some shit. So we've got a Lancer, we've got 2 Lancers, a Termite and 2 Pikemen. Okie dokie. Well, they're attacking immediately, so let's draft every bugger. Right, we need to do a couple of things. I want to draft everyone. Lady Luck, I want you to drop your helmet. And Asu, I want you to pick that helmet up. Where is Lady Luck? Oh, she's there, right. Right. I want to allow that helmet. What? Force wear the helmet. Now this, no, whoops, not what I meant to do. Force wear the helmet. And then we'll get you all lined up. This could be pretty bad. We're only down 1 trap. But they could burn a lot of things. Where does everybody end up? See, I think 1 trap may just take out 1 mechanoid. If we're lucky. But where are they? Oh, they're not even going for the kill box. They're going to try and blow their way through here. Oh, well, this could be the end of the base. Yes. They're going to blast their way through. Shit. Right, let's see if we can't tempt them out the top. Oh god, they're going quick as well. They make short work of granite. I don't even think we're going to get out there in time before they get through. Yep, they're in. They are in the base. Oh my god. Well, I'm not used to this. Oh god. Okay. Okay, they're coming back at us. No. Right. Ah, we're gonna have to do this individually. Where is Asu? No, everyone's out of range. Oh, Asu's miles behind everyone, that's why. Right, well that's one of them downed. Let's get the other pikeman done. Go, Liam. Oh god, we're all melee attacking it. That's not what I meant to do at all. We have stunned it. They are wrecking this base. Oh, they're doing the deconstruction for us. That's brilliant. Right, take down this damn termite because it's wrecking our base. Okay, now we're just shooting each other. This is not what I intended you to do. Don't just poke it to death. It's like the end of it. No. Right. Shoot. 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 Liam, come down here. Ratar, go up here. And shoot. Oh no, Ratar has not got a ranged weapon. Okay. Get some cover, Ratar, before it kills you. Right, Liam, stab it. At least Liam's got the shield to protect him from being shot by his friends. Oh, the other Lancer's already dead down here. Oh, Drakey killed the other Lancer. I didn't even see that Drakey was down there. Man, we've dealt with them. And they brought us much plasteel. Yay, thank you. Right. Well done, everyone. That was surprisingly good. Right. We need to fix these granite walls. Ah, right, the wooden wall blueprints are already in there. I obviously hadn't finished doing that for some reason. Drakey's gone for a little wander. As one does after a robot attack. Man. Oh, did we not? Oh, we did undraft Ratar, they're just healing themselves. So Ratar got wounded. Who needs medical treatment? Kindling needs medical treatment badly. Ratar's starving. So Liam... oh, you're already tending to kindling, of course you are, because you know what you're doing. it was definitely Drakey. Definitely Drakey. Yeah, that's the problem, is I'm accidentally right-clicking with the auto. I'm thinking that the pawns will walk up, get within range, and then start shooting, but they don't. Everyone just auto-attacks. It's so bad. But yeah, having the belt is amazing on Liam, because you can be in there stabbing them and not get shot by all your friends. Man, there's nothing worse than thinking you've got a cool little defensive base setup and then having them blast holes in the walls all the way through. Oh man, that's painful. In the meantime, Lady Luck, completely ignoring everybody else, and... Oh no, she got shot. Oh god. In fact, where's Raytar? What's he doing? Oh, he's tending to her, that's fine. Whew, that was decidedly brutal. Well, we've nearly got the research room finished. In between all that murderous rage. Oh, just savage. Well, while we've got a few people on, I want to do a quick shout out. This is a very late shout out. I don't think I can shout them out if they're not in chat. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. I don't think this works, does it? Oh no. Yeah, I can do. Right. I'm doing a quick shout out for Sil. Because Sil raided us last night while we were playing Magic. And we had a great chat, but Sil raided and asked me a question about Magic. And in the middle of the game, and while answering Sil's question, I completely forgot to shout them out. So everybody go and check out Sil. They are a keen supporter of this channel and a lovely, lovely person. And they have been playing Lobotomy Corporation, which sounds to me like Rimworld. We can do that in here, right? But yeah, it's been... Ooh, don't disallow that plasteel, we're going to need that at some point. So yes, that is a very belated shout out to Sil. And Sil, if you see this, I apologise. I meant to give you a shout out last night, but you asked me a question or said something about Magic, and I got all off on one and talky as I tend to do, and completely forgot to shout you out for the lovely raid. So, credit where credit is due. The man's a genius. Well done, Raytar. Raytar's medical is now 8. And they're not far off. They're going to get a lot of experience at the moment, and they're not far off 9 with it. So they're doing quite well. Raytar is a brainy boy. Yeah, well, exactly, Liam. I need to talk to you about that as well. I think we've got to the point where we need mods. Because, you know, we're not a particularly busy stream, but I am a particularly scatty-brained streamer, and it would be useful to have mods in chats to do shout-outs and stuff. And in my mind, the obvious choices for mods for this channel would be you and Dragon, because typically you are the guys who are in most of my streams. You're here at some point doing stuff, so it would be great for me to have at least a mod, if not a couple of mods, and you guys would be high on my list if it's something you would fancy doing. And I can give you all the power. I did like when you joined the Star Sector stream, Liam, and we were having a discussion about something, and I can't quite remember the context, but I think you'd said something. Really, you can't VIP and mod? Oh man, Sag, got to make a difficult choice. Well, dude, thank you. In that case, officially welcome aboard as the first mod of the channel. I'll sort that out after the stream. But yeah, we were streaming Star Sector, and you said something in chat, and Karma said if I was a mod I would ban you. I was like, right, great, well, you might want to be careful with that, because I'm thinking of offering Liam mod, and maybe you'll get banned. Well, if you want it, Dragon, you can also be a mod. You two can be my first 2 mods, and I would be very, very pleased to have you. I will set up mod privileges and the various things as we go. From experience in other channels, particularly Liam, I know you've modded in other channels. If you've got any suggestions to common shortcuts, I know you did the foliage one the other day that didn't work. Dude, power's there to abuse. Like, I can always unmod a mod, but I'm a lazy man. I'm quite happy to allow abuses of power as long as it takes work out of my hands. But yeah, I can configure Streamlabs to do a lot of the heavy lifting with the Discord command, and the shout out command now works. But anything else like that that I've not got, just ping me in private on Discord and we'll sort it all out. But I will sort you two guys out as mods at the end of the stream, which is exciting times. And I always thought, right from the very beginning, I thought, Dragon, you would probably end up being my first mod if you wanted it, because you know you've always been here, buddy. You're the man. But Liam, since you've joined us, you've been for like everything we stream. You're here, and you're good company, my friend. And also a man who knows a lot about a lot of stuff and doesn't put up with shite, and I like it. How's Linda doing? This place is filthy. We need to get Linda healed so she can start doing her job. Oh, she's got a cut on her left arm and some bruises. She's got an old gunshot wound, which reduces the efficiency of her right arm, but is not putting her in any pain at the moment, which is nice. I mean, she's in intense pain at the moment, but that's because she's covered in bruises and stuff. She's also ravenously hungry because all of our tendy people are asleep. Liam definitely came in and picked up the absence of Dragon over the last few weeks, but you're both indispensable, boys. You are the mods. You are the mods. You are the mods. You are the mods. Anyway. Awesome. Right, we'll get to modding. Now it feels like a proper channel. We're nearly at 100 followers, and we've got mods. Or will have. That's awesome. I need to investigate now how mods work and get Streamlabs set up and permissions and stuff, but I will get that done in advance of tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow we are going to be streaming a bit later. My wife is out tomorrow going round a garden centre, not a garden centre, like a house gardens, like a proper nice floral place, because she is a botanical artist. And so rather than stream first thing in the morning, I'm going to stream after she goes out, because then I will be in full loco parentis for the dogs anyway. Who has an infection? Oh, Raytar's got an infection. I was going to say anyone but Raytar is fine, but no. Right. Liam, will you please treat Raytar? Because he's our other medic and we can't afford for him to die from infection. So yeah, I'll sort that out, and then tomorrow's stream, I'll probably be streaming from about 10, half 10, depending on what time she's out, for essentially until either she gets back or the dogs kick off in rage. But it should be at least a good sort of 3-hour odd stream, if not significantly longer. But it won't be quite the early start tomorrow, which is nice, because I had a late one last night. I think I went to bed about 3 AM, which made the 7 o'clock stream start feel quite brutal. But at the same time, I couldn't miss it. I love my Saturday morning Rimworld streams. They are just the best. It is the best way to wake up every weekend. And it is always heckin' Raytar. The problem with Raytar is he's not quite an indispensable pawn, but with the highest social, by far the highest intellectual, and our highest medical, and interests in all those areas, plus pretty good artistic and competent combat, he is the key part of a lot of what we do. You know, it's good that we've got Liam as an alternate medic, although still only a medical of 5, and an alternate researcher, and our main construction pawn and our big stabby boy. But there aren't many other people who bridge those gaps. Like if we look at no medical on Asu, Sill's got 3 medical, not the end of the world. Drakey's incapable of it, 'cause Drakey's a psychopath. Lady Luck can't do medical. Kindling can do a little bit of medical, I'm different really can't. And socially speaking, we've got a 4 social on Sill. Everybody else is 2 or less. So Ratar really is our trade pawn, our medical pawn, our everything. I mean, that's one of the reasons that we picked Ratar when we put this colony together, but it also, my god, it feels so bad to be butchering the dromedaries. Liam, construction 2, yeah, Liam, there's lots to be building. Mind you, the problem is Liam's too busy tending all these injured people to be constructing right now. And we've no construction going on because Lady Luck is down as an injured person. See, if we can train Liam's medical up, I know he's not got a passion for it, but at least it's starting out at a vaguely decent place. Because of his shield, Liam is more likely to be the one standing when we get to the end of combat, and therefore having him as a medical pawn is very, very useful. Now we're going to get the research room constructed. After we've played a bit of chess, I'm different is hauling. Okay, I need to stop hunting wildlife. It's alright, we've stopped hunting wildlife. Drakey got them all. We've got so much meat. Is that boar meat? No, dromedary meat. They give you a lot of meat. We have 1,700 dromedary meat. We need to start turning stuff into stuff way more than this. Right, let's do... We want 100 simple meals. We want 50 fine meals. And we want 40 packaged survival meals. I'm different can just be cooking forever and a day. It will thin out some of these ingredients and turn them into actual proper storable foodstuffs, which is way better. I'm different is still sick and in serious pain. They may not have been treated actually because of everybody else's health needs. No, they've been treated for the mechanites. We're okay. I'm gonna no. Oh, I see. People have also got some bedrooms with holes in them. That's not going to help. I'm different out an awful lot. Ah, I thought I'd allowed all of this. That's what I just did. That's why I did it wrong. Right. Get this second bedroom built and then we'll have a bedroom ready for Linda when we've got Linda feeling better and slightly tamed, as it were. If we can charm Linda, we might even move Linda to a prisoner bed over here and then we can start doing that. We've got a bit of wood knocking around. I just wanted a quick construction on that, but just in case. Take a load of that out as well. Oh god, look at the size of that. Shred mechanoid. Shred the mechanoids forever, please. As long as we have mechanoids, be shredding them. Always be shredding. Maybe we get a component or two out of a mechanoid? If we do... Yeah, we're not going to make any flak stuff, that's fine then. That's an obscene amount of food, but we're not hauling leather. Because we've run out of shelf space. Okay. No, that's not what I want. These shelves are all linked, are they not? Link settings. Right. And then copy the settings. Paste the settings. And then link the settings. There we go. I didn't actually link these middle ones, did I? Oh well. We should probably prioritise all these extra shelves actually, rather than this stuff. Oh, Liam's roof in the building. We've finally got our building complete. We're missing some power conduit stuff there, are we? Oh, they blew up the bloody power connection. The bastards. These are not buried conduits or anything, they just got absolutely heckin' blown up. Which means there's no power to our turrets or anything either. Nice. Liam is going to fix that now, and then once we've done that, we can shift the research bench. Oh, can we not reinstall the high-tech research bench? Do we have to build a copy of it? So, like, we can reinstall the normal research bench there. With the chair in front of it. But we can't reinstall... Oh. Oh god, good point. Right. So... that, I want to copy settings, paste settings onto there. Oh, thank you. So those are just these ones and not these ones. Oh no, did that have? Oh yeah, they're all linked. You're right. Unlink. So those are all linked. But these are no longer linked. Well spotted. That is also... So if we do... Right, if we do that... Oh no, I'm completely confused now. That one is linked with these ones. So I want to unlink that one. These ones are still linked. But these no longer are. And then I want to copy the settings from that and paste only those settings onto these. And then I want to copy the settings from that and select just these and none of these. Yeah, did it again. Yeah, and paste the settings there. Right. Whew, well spotted, Liam. Well spotted. That would have been a bit crippling and irritating. Liam is sleeping. Sort of want to prioritise the shelves next. So how does the research bench work? The high-tech research bench. Do we have to... Try to connect to a different power net within my connection radius. Ah, so is this a case of... No, that doesn't work. So I can't just relocate this, I have to pull it apart and rebuild it. But if I don't get all the components back, we won't be able to make it again. Which makes me nervous. So will I definitely get all the components back? Because if we don't get all 10 components out of it when it gets deconstructed, then we won't be able to build the copy. Yeah, you can only reclaim part of the resources. I don't think we're going to get enough components back deconstructing that. I think what we're going to have to do is buy some components from somewhere and build another one and then deconstruct the first one. Which is bad. It's not the end of the world, but you know. And even if research slows for a little bit, still not the end of the world. Yeah, I sent someone up there to get them. So... Oh no, there's that one left. Oh, it's two in fact. I thought I'd ordered someone to go and get those. Oh, of course you can't haul. Drakey, prioritise hauling the components, please. As much as I like the idea of you hauling the smoke leaf, we should... Have we still got a crafting spot somewhere? Because we could craft some smoke leaf. I think I might have taken it apart. Production... Crafting spot. Bills. Add a bill. To make smoke leaf joint ×4 forever. And add another bill to make smoke leaf joints forever. And then we should get them all done. Nice. Right, we're going for a colony of stoners. It's how we're going to do it. Oh, dragon. I mean, we've only been streaming for 4 hours and we haven't done it once. Crew of the Nautilus. Saved, well done. Oh, cache of supplies, right. Akuja, Prime Council of Luay Covenants, informs of a collection of valuable items worth 1,000, not far from us. Collection consists of a tech-proof sub-persona core. Small AI core housing a low-grade sub-persona specialising in teaching technology. When used, it will teach you the technology you're currently researching instantly and for free. This is the one that we tried to get last time to skip our high-tech research bench ahead, and it cost us 3 colonists. 5 man-hunting Labrador Retrievers are wandering nearby. That we can definitely do. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Dragon. And we're essentially playing this as an Iron Man playthrough in that we're not doing any save scumming, but you never know. I think Rimworld is better when you just take things on the chin as they come, and the way I look at it, if the colony ever gets wiped out by something, then it's time for a fun new playthrough. But it is useful to have it saved. Okay. So it's up there, it's not far. I think we can do 5 retrievers. That doesn't sound as brutal as the previous colony, which had guns and turrets and all sorts. So I think that's worth doing, and then we could instantly finish. We could start researching, I think, geothermal, because that's probably the heaviest research It's the most research intensive thing we've got left to do. So all we do is we start researching geothermal, then we use that and immediately get it, which is great. You can definitely take him, Liam. I have no doubts in my mind. I won't take too much silver because what will happen then is we'll just get mugged on the way instead of buying components. But we might give it a go. I think it would be nice to have some silver during that kind of transaction. It definitely would. Right. I did this last stream and it went badly wrong, so I'm going to do it slightly earlier this stream. We've got apparently about 15 minutes before ads, and I don't want to end the stream just on either during the ads or like 10 or 15 minutes after the ads, which would be if we did another half hour. And I can hear dog whinging, so I'm going to take my cue and we're going to wind the stream up in a few minutes, but before the ads hit, and we're going to go and raid somebody tasty who I've not raided in a while. We'll find someone fun. But before then, I want to thank everybody for coming along. I'm not ending just yet, but being here for the extra development of the colony. We've got a potential 2 new colonists. We've got one, and we've got another one who we're currently trying to train. We are thick with food and all sorts of other bits. It's been a very, very interesting episode in the life of. We've still not hauled all this bloody devil strand. But from a stream point of view, and we need to get these built as a priority, right? From a stream point of view, it's been great. It's been lovely to do the wake up early morning Saturday Rimworld stream. It always is. And more importantly, we've got our first 2 mods ever, and I will set them up after the channel. So Liam and Dragon, thank you both so much for accepting. You are the 2 people who have jumped out at me as I would happily like that person to mod for me. And I'm very glad you're both keen, because it will be brilliant to have you on board, and it will be very useful from my point of view, because I do forget things like the shout out to Sil, which I really should have given yesterday when Sil raided us. So also go check out Sil, because Sil is ace. So I'm going to wrap up in about 5 minutes. I will be back tomorrow, probably from about 10:30 UK time, for a good few more hours of Rimworld, and we'll get the colony back on track, maybe go and rescue Riss, and perhaps go and try and find this piece of research, take out some Labradors. You know what it's like. Hey, Lady Luck is fully healed. This is amazing. And before that, we will do a very quick raid. As always, I would appreciate if you stick around with me for the raid. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea and not everybody wants to be jumping onto a new channel. I appreciate that you came to see me, but the raids really help this channel. They really help sort of show that we have a little community going on here and expose our community to other folks. If you're not in the Discord and you're interested in joining, we've got a very active Rimworld discussion in the Discord, along with other games we play like Star Sector. I will probably expand that into Magic the Gathering after Friday or last night's very successful Magic stream. And I think we're going to throw a few events up there. We're going to do things, I think one of the Friday night streams, we'll do some bring your best decks and play against the Goose Magic night, which will be depressing for me because I'm a bad Magic player and I make bad Magic decks. So if any of you are half decent, you will face roll me even without stream sniping me. But it will still be fun to do. And if we've got enough people in the Discord who are interested, then I'll start queuing people up and getting them on my MTG. Oh God, we've got a medical emergency. I'm assuming it's Raytar. It is Raytar. He's got his his infection's now extreme, and it's outstripping his immunity. This could kill him. We can't afford for him to die. When did he last get tended? I've not been paying enough attention to that. And the problem is Liam is a good medic, but he is not a Raytar quality medic. Only Raytar is. And Raytar is down. The tend quality is 60%. The question is, do we use the Glitterworld meds? And I think we have to. When can it next be tended? 17 hours. Oh, it can be tended in 14. I think we need to use the Glitterworld meds because there's no point having a Glitterworld medicine knocking around if Retard dies of the infection, and the infection is already extreme and 78% of the way towards presumably killing him. So I am going to allow that. Best quality medicine. And we've just got to hope that he survives. Yikes. Right. I'm going to end the stream there. I'm going to save it again, just before we forget. Dragon has prompted me. There we go. Done. Dragon and Liam, thank you so much for saying yes, boys. I look forward to our future modding adventures together. I'll get you guys sorted out today, and we can have a discussion over on the Discord about what you need as mods in terms of controls, commands, and so on, other than shutting down the stream or making me shut up, because those two are impossible commands. Even I can't do it. And I will see, hopefully, everybody again tomorrow for tomorrow's Rimworld stream. Oh, I had that problem a couple of times with Magic. It might be... I've had this with Magic a couple of times where it hits the firewall, and the firewall, without telling you, is blocking MTG, and it just can't get the updates in. I've had some weird internet errors with it in the past. But thank you very much, guys. Let us pick someone fun to raid very quickly. And like I say, if you'll stick around with me during the raid, I hugely appreciate it. And it's been a little while, so I think we will raid Dogfood. Dogfood, I think, is playing some Battle Brothers, as he often does. Have we got any other wild Rimworld streams going on? There's some pretty wild Rimworld streams, but I haven't raided Dogfood in a little while, and he is an excellent streamer and a man who plays a lot of Battle Brothers, which is something that we have done on this channel and we enjoy a huge amount. So we will head on over there. I'll catch you guys hopefully on tomorrow's stream. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for those of you who have agreed to be mods. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goose out.
Restart the game.